I start the stream, and then I look on YouTube to make sure it's actually going through. And I keep talking to make sure the audio works. And I look on YouTube to make sure it's actually going. And I listen to myself talk. And then I mute that. And we're ready. Okay. This is the true first fight of the losers bracket, since for some reason yesterday's fight didn't turn up with a winner.
I wonder why that is.
Who knows?
It was glorious.
What's the deal with the Kingdom of Graves?
Kingdom of Graves need to get their shit together.
Oh, I'm sorry, but can anything else compare to that cool fight we saw? I think not.
You know, I rewatched like the point where like he reappeared like 5 times before I went to bed.
Oh yeah, I commented on that. Fucking glorious.
I also commented. It was beautiful.
That was you. Slowly I'm learning everybody's YouTube channels. Okay, today's fight is between Jeffrey Morgan, the Mad Lad, and our new competitor replacing Julius Snow. This is Blake Runner, who we will hear from in a moment. In one of the tunnels of over yonder, on the left side, Jeffrey Morgan is dragging an anchor. I don't know, not Jeffrey Morgan. He's swaggering down the hallway. Waiting for him is a giant skeletal dragon, Syndragosa, who nods your way with like creaking bones. She's beautiful. Her bones are like, she's got like bangles and stuff like wrapped around her like rib cage and stuff, and then she has servants like bleach her bones, so it's like beautiful and white. Jeffrey, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Ready for this?
No, I certainly hope you're not a disappointment today. I've put too much effort into this. And I rarely put effort into anything. And Jeffrey stoically takes that insult.
Yeah, he literally just shrugs it off. Alright.
Yeah. It's sad that we have no idea who our opponent is, but should be fun. Nah, Jeffrey comes out and everybody's like, yeah, Jeffrey. You get a polite golf club. And down the other side of the hallway, here comes Blake Runner. Gio, if you would give us a description of the bar, the tavern owner's adopted son.
Okay. You see a blue-skinned humanoid with 2 horns piercing out of his apparent helmet, with a almost metallic baseball glove on one side and a metallic baseball bat on the other, with essentially a baseball uniform in white and blue colors.
And what was the name of your baseball team again?
Huh?
What was the name of your baseball team again?
The Thunderbolts.
The Thunderbolts, yep. Great. And Garros is cheering on for the tiny human. So as you saunter down the hallway, your sponsor is also waiting for you. This is Aurelia, the war leader. The first.
My sponsor could actually be bothered to show up for this?
Yes.
That's
Your
who you were
sponsor
talking to,
doesn't
fool.
care. You fucking dipshit. Did you not pay attention?
She wasn't here last time.
It's
She's
true.
here now.
She didn't care last time.
Who cares now?
I'm cool with that.
Raylia's there. She has her arms crossed and her wings are stoically creased behind her back. Well, you know, we've trained you as well as we can. She's a female and she has this deep of a voice, I just realized. Oh, well.
She's a dragon. I'm pretty sure they all have larynxes like a cancer patient.
That's true. She inhales a lot of smoke down here. Well, Blake, you know, you weren't our first choice for this competition, obviously, but you're here now, and life's all about making the best of the opportunities that are given to you.
Yeah, keeping down in that basement wasn't nice, to be honest. But, man, at least I can get to kick these guys.
Could you not? I get free drinks if you live.
Indeed, kick this guy's butt. And she, like, awkwardly holds out her hand for a fist bump.
Oh, he definitely does that.
And she nods and says, "Yes, we are friends." And she opens up the gates for you to come through.
Immediately friend-zoned.
Just so you know, we're friends. So Blake Runner comes onto the field and everybody's like, "Where's Julius? Who's this low-born piece of trash? Boo! We want the dragon man."
Just imagine Blake just looking up the crowd and just say, hey, come on. I'm way better than that guy.
We'll see.
Freaking just Julius over here, and then Tasha's just screaming, "He's gone!"
Morgan screams out, "Hey, give him a shot." Maybe he was traded out because he was better.
It's possible. I'm just sad that means our Sphinx is less important in the campaign. So, with the two competitors out on the field, Kodo runs out. She gets her microphones. And she's like, "All right, for the second out of 3 matches in the losers bracket this round. On this side, Jeffrey Morgan with his... Where is Julius? We want Julius. On this side, Jeffrey Morgan with his anchor. Jeffrey, how you feeling after your just shameful defeat last round?
I'll put it this way: I'm more interested in what bracket one of us will go into if we lose. Is it just the second losers bracket or the double losers bracket?
Double losers bracket.
Okay.
That's where you really have to fight to survive. So she runs over to Blake Runner. Oh, bad sentence structure. She lightly jogs over to Blake Runner. Sticks the microphone in your face. "Blake Runner, you're obviously a huge disappointment compared to the Highborn that was fighting last round.
Hey.
How do you feel going into your first fight?"
He just looks at the mic and just takes it and just screams, "Are you ready to fight?
Yeah, we're always ready.
Are you ready for blood?
Well, doubly so.
Are you ready for murder?"
Unequivocally.
I'm more up for a brawl, but whatever.
Another showman! I like him!
And feast your eyes before a home run this round.
Nice. And she gestures towards the stand where there's just in memoriam a picture of Sir Morte. Prince Abaddon is sitting in his seat. He nods towards Kodo. And then there's an earthquake. Everybody falls out of their seat as Leviathan stands over the arena. There's like a massive amount of water dripping off of him as he emerges from the lake. And he, you know, he speaks English, but nobody can understand him because he's just like so massive. So you just hear like this big like whoa, like, that vibrates the stands, and Kodo has to like.
Would I have to roll to understand that?
Yeah, sure. Roll insight.
Why do I have the thought process hearing Leviathan talk as I'm listening to a whale? Is that wrong?
I
Jeffrey.
think I might have to do a second blessing.
Jeffrey has no understanding what this giant fish monster's saying. Alright, and with that, competitors, let's get rid of Sir Moitre's initiative.
How dare you? He always
Now starts the carnage.
Yep, go ahead and roll for initiative. Oh my god.
It's
That was
happening
beautiful.
again.
Alright, Blake Runner, in his big debut, starts out the competition in a speedy way.
How much can I move again?
You can move 500 feet, I think.
500.
Going to the speed of sound, Sonic.
Gotta go
Okay,
fast.
Can I
Gotta go
move
Gotta
fast.
go fast. Gotta go fast, fast, fast.
So, which one? I'm going to have a repeat of what happened with T-Shawn.
Blake would just run back and just from his pocket just take out a ball, a meteorite ball, and just lift it over the air and just hit it towards him.
He's using a boulder, the ultimate weapon.
Alright, so there's a loud metallic clank as you hit your ball. Go ahead and roll your ranged attack.
Where is it again?
Alright, if you go to your character sheet, and we go to, where are you, Blake Runner, on the stats page, stats and skills, it'll be right under range combat. So if you're using the power, it's the fastball, and if you're just using a regular attack, it'll be the,
Okay, I just click it then.
yeah, just click the button right next to it.
Okay, in that case,
Alrighty, Blake Runner just throws a foul ball basically as it goes off into the stands. And
I guess that's it.
yeah, and with that we go to Jeffrey Morgan.
Well, Morgan's going to show him his new power. Well, he opens his mouth and he starts gushing water at you. Ice water, to be specific.
Oh,
Ice
shit.
what?
Ice water. Oh shit, he's named Range.
Ice beam attack.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
Jeffrey, I'm looking
water
at something
gun.
real quick.
Is that greater than your dot?
It is.
Yes.
However, Geo has
Can
a
I-
power.
Can I use it?
You must.
I mean, if you want to.
Well, then I'll use it then. Do I need to roll, or is it just happens?
It's automatic, so describe it, and I'll just like fill them in on what it is.
Okay, as this, well, you said like ice balls, something like that.
Ice water. Basically,
Ice
think of it as a geyser erupting from his mouth.
Okay, you see his bat start to spark, and when it's like in close range, the water, he just hits it with his baseball bat, and and out of nowhere, it gets repelled right back at you.
So, how many times can they do that, or because it feels that's kind of broken?
It's unreliable.
Okay.
So Blake Runner will make a normal attack check.
That's the common one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
And then the effect rank basically, oh my god.
Oh my god. Gerald is with him.
Gerald is with
And it did absolutely nothing.
You have received the blessing of Gerald.
Okie doke. Yeah, with this decreased effect range, Marley's like, I breathed this. It's fine.
Yep.
Jeffrey Morgan, would you like to make a move action?
Yeah, I'm fine here.
Okie doke. Then it goes to Blake Runner.
He would just smile back at him, seeing that he's still standing.
My own attack. You're really surprised?
Well, you see him just pick up again the metallic ball and just do the same thing again. And let's see. Does that hit?
Yep. What's the DC?
Should be 25. Or sorry, 20.
I guess he saves.
Yes, Jeffrey gets hit by the ball. Electricity like discharges into him, but he's fine. He's tough boy.
Really beefy boy. Like buff trunks.
By the way, how far can I move actually?
60 feet, I believe.
Well, then he's just going to start running and I'm doing the ice breath thing again.
I bet that looks very cool.
I guess I do the same thing.
Yep, let's make your ranged attack.
Okay.
So the DC is only like a 17 on these. Alrighty, that hits him. And if Marley would make the save against that, yep. Yep, alright.
And both pass.
Okay, at this point he will start to move. How many feet he can go again?
500.
You could
Okay.
literally run circles around me, then smack me in the back of the head with the bat.
Well, I don't think I can attack twice, so he's just gonna do some circles around you and just go to the screen. And just starts to come on. Move over here.
Okay.
Gotta go fast.
Just because my screen doesn't allow me.
Okay, you deserve what I'm going to do next.
Wait a second. So that was Jeffrey Morgan's turn. He was coming at you. So now it's Blake Runner's turn.
Oh, then he will just done the same spin around him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Blake Runner when he did that.
And the same thing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
You should actually manage to dodge something.
A tie on dodge goes to the attacker.
It does?
I believe so. 'Cause he matches your DC. And then
I thought it was ties go to the defender.
I'll check.
It's the attacker.
Toughness goes to the dodge goes to the attacker and toughness goes to the defender.
Yep.
Alrighty, so that's 1 degree. As you get love tapped by this baseball.
Right.
Jeffrey doesn't even care.
Does that count as a projectile?
Yes.
Just for me to know, how many times can I do this?
You can do it 3 more times.
Oh, by the way, it has multi-attack.
I'll reflect a bit just because.
Okay.
Hence why I moved to cover before I did.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, smart. But thanks to one of my abilities that ignores that.
He has precise attack. Alrighty. That hits Mr. Morgan.
Not with the multi-attack thing, right?
No.
Sweet. This thing does basically nothing in terms of...
Yeah, I'm not sure it makes sense with multi-attack and, like, throwing it back at you. Yep. Alrighty. Mr. Morgan.
And yes, that does hurt me.
Back to Mr. Runner.
Hmm.
You have 2 more
Fine.
balls in your bag.
Let's see, let's see.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to say this. Morgan's body starts to look like it's a bit... What's the word? Like he's getting new blood.
Getting new blood.
Well, getting his blood replaced anyway. I'm activating his slow regeneration.
Oh, that's right.
It's not going to work immediately, which is why I'm bringing it up. The counter starts.
Gotcha.
I guess all reliable then.
It hits.
Fastball attack.
I'm behind cover.
I ignore cover.
He has precise attack.
Right, so does the cover make up for that or no?
No, precise attack ignores the bonus from cover and concealment.
Oh.
I love how like just instant it is.
Okay.
All I'm thinking is that you know that thing where 2 people are next to cover and just peeking over to shoot each other before ducking down?
Yeah.
You know what? Just to see if I can take this, I'm just gonna take it. What do I roll?
I don't think your immunity has selective on it, which maybe it should if you're actively like batting it away. So I believe that means you just have to. You have to.
I just roll toughness, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Your immunity doesn't have selective on it. So basically, if you can resist something, you have to do it.
Okay, in that case. Oops.
I'll check just to make sure, but yeah. Okay.
I mentioned that.
Sorry, my bad.
Throw an anchor.
He like throws an anchor to counter the anchor. Alright.
I don't have a second anchor. I do have a sword, though.
Alright, Blake Runner, on his last baseball.
Okay, at this point, you just see him literally just teleport behind you. And just does an... how's it called again? It's called Lightning Fast Bat Strikes. It's called.
Well, you can call it whatever you want. That's just what I labeled it as. Alright, so that's just a basic melee attack. So close combat?
Close combat, I just roll it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind, you missed.
Jeffrey like flexes his muscles to absorb the attack, but it just like hits
He
the
does
pillar
not
behind
fight
him.
like that. He just uses the anchor to knock to the side. That is a Lucha Muerte thing. Jeffrey isn't built like that. I mean, he is now, but he doesn't fight like that.
Gotcha.
Oh, that. It seems someone doesn't want you to win. With a natural
Also-
one.
Also, he heals a little bit.
That's true. Now before it does go over to Jeffrey's Morgan's turn, one of the baseballs that was out in that like flew past you, it like basically comes back. His attacks have secondary effect on them. So since he didn't use that skill this turn, one of the secondary effects activates and it comes back towards you. So Geo makes another ranged attack, basically. But, so make
Can
your
I
ranged
see
attack,
your
Geo.
attack roll though before I?
Yeah.
I added the damage and I'm pretty sure it's going to work, but may I just see the attack?
So Geo, can you make a ranged attack roll?
Oh, the normal one?
Yeah, this is you using your glove to like control it. Alrighty.
I get.
Does my cover count?
That's a good question. I feel like it should. Since
Because on
these
one
aren't,
side I
like-
have a pillar, on the other side I have my enemy.
Yeah, I feel like it should since this is like a weird like lazy ball that's coming towards you.
And I take no damage.
Yep, so it like hits the pillar. Okay, over to Jeffrey.
Right. Morgan is going to pull back. And do the dragon's breath thing again.
Alrighty. This is
And I'm going to hero point that.
just before you hero point it, just remember this will be his last immunity to it, basically.
Oh, it works even if he can't make the save.
No, he has one more. He has one more use of it. I believe.
It works even if I don't make the attack hit.
Well, what do you mean? Aren't you rolling to attack him right now?
Yes, I know, but I rolled a 9.
Oh no, if it misses, he doesn't activate it. I'm just saying that if you use your hero point, he'll be immune to it anyway.
You might just waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I won't.
I'm trying to look out for you, man.
He wants to make it so you don't suck.
Alright, so Jeffrey Morgan sprays a torrent of water past Blake Runner into the audience. They're shivering, but they're loving it.
Can't you,
Oh
make,
no! The
can't you
audience.
make the rolls for them? I'd like to see if they actually do die.
Sure.
Oh god.
Garrus protects the audience from the attack.
Well, that's out of character for Garros.
Oh!
Motherfucker. No, remember, Garros is regretful, remember?
Yes,
I know.
exactly.
It's just
Never
really-
mind, they take no damage, but they are fucking cold.
The only
As if
character
this
we've
would
seen from
be
Garros
attack.
is-
Probably freeze to death, but now it's just funny.
The only character we've seen from Garros is that he likes to dig holes, and he's killed hunt, not mouse.
It's like how Mulan has the highest body count of any Disney princess. And it's like in the thousands. Just like a strange fact about her. Alrighty.
How does she have the highest body count?
Because she
She's
dropped a
a
mountain
murderer.
down on the horde of Mongolians.
Oh yeah, Mulan. Sorry, I thought you said Pocahontas. My bad.
Oh no, not Pocahontas.
Well, duh, she was the only one in the army,
Exactly.
and she's not really.
She was the only warrior.
Man,
Princess.
let's face it, she's not really a princess. She's more of a, well, unofficial elite.
Hey, in Mulan 2, she gets sold off as a princess. Anyway, Blake Runner, goes to your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Well, or reliable then.
Alright. He takes his last baseball out of the...
Wait, how much ammo do I have left again?
This is like your last special baseball. You can still make ranged attacks, but this is the only ones that have a special ability to it.
Well, now I want to use the other one now.
Then Mulan 2 does not count.
Thank God, it's awful.
Does it have a different ability? The you know what?
Is this like the railgun one?
Yeah.
No, it's just a ranged attack, basically.
Unless you put points into it.
Yeah, it's like, it's an area attack, so, I don't know, it's up to you.
No, just fastball then. It's not worth it. If that's the case.
Yeah, it's for like multiple enemies. When you fight Heloise, they'll probably come in handy.
I'm good. Okay, I'm going to become tough. Damn it.
I'm just gonna move behind here now.
Okay.
Also, can
Daisy.
I remember which spectator that was? I need to beat him up later.
Okay, and since that was the third ball you were hit by, and as we all know in baseball, after 3 strikes you're out. So the triggered effect on your balls activates Geo.
Oh, okay.
So that's the affliction. So what's the affliction rolled off?
You say baseball.
Yeah, we don't want to trigger his balls. That's an entirely different category.
Oh my god.
No.
Look, this is Shonen, not Ecchi.
Sorry, I'm looking at this sheet right now. What is it?
Let's see.
The heat? Oh, fastball, duh. Okay. So this is a affliction 5, resisted by dodge. So you make 3 of these.
I make 3 dodge checks?
Yes, because they like hit you with his
Damn it, I
ranged
suck
attack.
at that.
They hit you with the ranged attack, and then they
Holy shit,
basically
that's
have
better
been
than it
like
should have
sitting
been.
there waiting for you to get hit 3 times.
Seriously, I have 0 in that, so those were all just roll.
Okay, let's see. The DC's a 15, so you succeed 2 of them, and this other one you fail by 2 degrees. So that just means you're defenseless. And they don't actually do damage, so you're fine.
Oh, okay.
And
Do they do?
defenseless is not very good against you because you have no defenses.
Defenseless is not very good against.
So after that, Mr. Morgan's turn. So yeah, all that electricity like discharged from you, and you're like, I feel fine.
Ah, okay, so no effects? Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you're defenseless, but that hardly counts for you. Oh, that hits and the multi-attack triggers.
Do I still have 1 more?
And multi-attack, I never add that in.
Oh, that's
I
right.
can-
This is his last use of immunity.
Yeah. Let's roll. Bam.
I dodged.
Yeah! Jeffrey's good at dodging now.
He
So
actually can dodge now.
yeah. So what's it look like when you're like last of this immunity wears off?
Me?
Yeah, does your like bat break, or do you like lose the electricity? What happens?
I just imagine throughout all this fight between his horns, there's just parts of electricity coming through. And all of a sudden they just go out.
Okie doke. So yeah, Jeffrey sees that he's vulnerable. And then it goes over to Blake Renner. All out of baseballs, all out of immunity.
And your bat's back.
Well,
Oh god.
in that case, he will make like 20 spin around him and just does the multi-attack.
Okay.
Let's see.
Are you like the Tasmanian devil right now?
Yeah. The baseball format.
Holy shit, I actually parried.
Remember
Well,
the
defenseless.
oh, that's right, that's right. So remember the tie on the parry goes to the attacker.
Oh no, Lucia is dead.
I have 13 parry, so take for that what you will.
Oh, oh my gosh, I thought you only had, don't you have 10 toughness? Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
Normally, I have 7 toughness and 3 fighting.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This whole time I've been okay. Sorry. He parries it. Oh wait,
Okay.
no. I'm sorry. Once again, it's because you're defenseless, so you have like no active defenses.
So roll toughness.
Yes, and it's a crit because you're defenseless, so the DC goes up to 25.
So that head hurts.
Yeah, it's just 1 degree.
Ah, damn it. Kinda wish you opened with that.
Alright, sorry for that confusion.
And I'm gonna hero point.
Yeah, this is the one to do it on.
Okay, now he gets it finally.
Alright, so that goes up to a 15, which will hit.
So what do I roll?
You roll.
Toughness DC 18, Fortitude DC 13.
So I roll toughness and then fortitude.
Yes.
Either or, it happens at the same.
Okay. I roll once more.
Yes, for the fortitude.
Yes, you roll 4.
Oh, man. Oh,
Well,
that was tough.
You are now fatigued.
Nice. And your fortitude and toughness is the same, but next time, make sure that you roll fortitude.
What happens?
So you're fatigued now. So let me look that up real quick. Instead of looking it up, oh my goodness, Christopher, get your head in the game. So fatigued, you are hindered. So you move at half your normal speed.
Which it doesn't necessarily.
So
Not
now
in
you
this
can
map.
only move 120 feet per round.
Oh darn.
Unless of course him rolling a 1 means he automatically gets both effects.
It does not. So yeah, you like get this water gets breathed on you and like ice starts forming around you. So you start to slow down. You're Blake Jogger now.
Ah,
Oh.
that's just horrible. Oh my god.
Oh no.
GM. Question.
Yes.
It says here that the flame ball, how do I say it? The baseballs will return to my glove. So will I get them back at some point?
You don't get the charges back from the power now.
Okay.
I mean, you can say that you like have the baseballs now, but like the power you use to make them fastballs is basically gone.
Okay. In that case, baseball bat foot to the face.
Before we do that, I have to look something up.
Oh god. Okay, sorry.
Sorry for the delay. I just have to look at something. I think Jeffrey gets to make a check to see if he's still defenseless or not.
Filled with what?
Okay, yes. Jeffrey, you can make another dodge check to see if you're still defenseless at the end of your turn. So you have to beat a DC of 15. Yeah, okay. You're not defenseless anymore.
Is a 20 good enough?
A 20, you know what? That's good enough for me.
Oh.
I better hope so. I add 0 in this stat.
Yellow is with you.
Okie doke. So you can go ahead and make your melee attack, Mr. Runner. Oh, is that what the 13 was?
Yeah.
Okay. So that meets his DC. So Jeffrey makes a toughness. Jeffrey makes a toughness.
Right.
That's 1 degree. And then at the end of your turn, another one of your baseballs comes back from like outside the stands. So that's another degree, or another wound.
After I see the range check, I know he's going to make it. I just no.
That's true. That's true. Go ahead, Mr. Runner.
I'm pessimistic, but I'm not impractical, man. Since I preempt my damage, my toughness checks, doesn't mean I think it's always going to happen.
Gotcha.
What do you roll?
So you make your ranged attack for the secondary effect.
Okay, the normal one, or the.
This would be the fastball check. So.
Oh, okay. I misclicked then.
Okay, so roll your other one.
Okay.
Actually, no, that hit. I have a dodge of 10. It's literally the dodge they give.
Okay.
So, do we count that one then?
If that's okay with Morgan. If it's not, we can have a reroll.
Hey, I got 6 injuries now. On to the next one.
Okie doke. So that was the second use of secondary effect. So there's.
If anyone would like to use his character as a boss at some point, please, I'll give you the character.
Okay. So it goes to Jeffrey Morgan. You heal a wound from your dragon's blood.
Down to 5. And now he's done screwing around. And I have one question for you. Does multi-attack apply to melee attacks?
It does. Oh wait. Let me check. It depends what the power says, but I believe your anchor has multi-attack on it, so.
Both variants, yes.
Then yes.
Great. Then I believe this gets a +2 to hit, and these.
Is that with the +2?
No, it's not.
Okay, so that's
that
a
would
12.
hit.
Wait, that hits?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you should be very worried right now because I have strength 7, and this anchor does 3 damage. So that's 25 plus the multi-attack of bludgeoning damage.
Well, you only beat his DC by 2, so the multi-attack doesn't go up.
Okay then. Well,
Has to be 3.
Got the DC you have to make now is a 25 of bludgeoning.
So toughness.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You put all your points into toughness too, didn't you?
Everybody
Maybe.
did. Nobody in this game has dodge.
I do.
I have dodge. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I should have just gotten into the slugfest immediately, huh?
Look at this. Another member of the Strong Boy
Strong boy.
faction.
Buff Trunks.
Jesus Christ. I fucking have dodge. What the hell?
Hashtag Strong Boys. Hashtag Buff Trunks.
No, he's not. He's probably just agile.
You're all tough boys who've been completely dicked by the 12-year-old fast boys. And that's
Hey,
your
there's no shame in my loss. He hidden fire like a little coward.
exactly. A loss is a loss.
GM,
But-
before we continue,
Yes.
why does the parry have a negative? Just asking.
It has a negative because you have 10 toughness, and so your
Oh.
your parry and your toughness have to balance out to 10.
Okay. Understandable. I cannot do range attacks anymore, right?
You still have your like normal baseballs.
Oh. Well, in that case.
You just
My
can't do the
anchor has
fastball anymore.
elongated. I can grab you with it.
Let's see how many I can move.
All
I'll
of them.
move. I'll move over there. And just range normal baseball bat.
Okay. I love that you said ranged baseball bat.
The best weapon in the game.
So the DC on that would be 17, so that's another wound.
Alright, what do I roll to grab him with the anchor, by the way?
To do a range grapple, it
Yes,
would be
I have elongated on the anchor.
it would be a regular attack, and then we'd resist it with our stats basically.
A regular attack for the thrown anchor, or...
Yeah, I'd say since it's like a ranged thing you're doing. Alright, that hits. So now Jeffrey rolls his strength, and Mr. Blake Runner can roll his strength or his athletics if his athletics are better.
Strength then.
I saw what your athletic score was, and I was like, come on, man. You're literally an athlete. So the anchor wraps around him, but Blake Runner manages to like throw it off him before you can like fully get him.
Oh god.
You know what?
Roll 20 is bad dice. I need to counter it however I can.
And you know what? Even with the D100, 4 of those still failed. Okie doke. So that was Jeffrey. You can still make a move action if you would like.
Sure.
Okie doke. And then it's Mr. Blake Runner.
Okay. I'm grappled first.
No,
or...
you resisted it.
Okay. How much ammo do I have left?
Okay. Here's the crump. You can make
Okay.
ranged attacks as much as you want. You've already used your power, so you can't use your
Okay.
power anymore. But you still
Well-
have like 3 balls that are like have their secondary effect to come back to you.
Nice. In that case, boop. And I'll move here.
You should put multi attack on your ranged attacks.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, so that's a 1 more wound.
Wait, I thought the... Damn it.
Oh wait, you're right. Sorry. The damage on these is low. Let me check how low. But yeah, I think you resist that. Let's see, the accuracy is 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you resist that. So Mr. Runner, go ahead and make your secondary attack as one of the balls flies back out of the
Okay.
outfield.
I'm just gonna roll if Morgan catches this one in his teeth.
Alrighty, so the toughness on these ones is a 20, so that's 1 degree.
And never mind then.
I mean, you can still catch it, but it hurts your hand a little bit. Okay, that's the end of Mr. Runner's turn. Jeffrey heals up a wound and throws it.
I imagine that hits.
That hits pretty hard.
Toughness. Go.
Oh!
Yo!
Let's see, you got the... It's a 25 normally, right? Jeffrey?
Well, let me, it's a ranged attack, so unless my... So it's just a 18 bludgeoning for toughness.
Okay, but that got the full multi-attack, so it's a 23. So that beats him by 12 points. Which is a...
Stagger, right?
Yes. Yeah, so that's your first 3rd degree. You're now staggered. Allow me to tell you what that does. So you're at half speed again.
Double or like
The
the same?
same.
Okay.
And you're also dazed, so you're you can only make a move action or make standard action.
Okay.
Okie doke. And then it goes to Blakey Runner.
Oh no, he's becoming a demon. Demonic puberty.
Jesus.
Not him, not him.
I feel like a bear fighting a hive of bees I can almost kind of hit.
Alrighty, that hits. What'd I say the DC on this was? Oh, I guess I'd fail anyway, so it's just 1 degree.
15, right?
It's a 17.
17.
Regardless. Rose anchor.
Oh wait, and then the 4th secondary effect activates.
Another one then?
So you make your ranged attack as another ball flies from the outfield.
Why is we're in the alleyway? What the fuck?
5.
Oh, I'm good. Regardless.
You hurt nerfs.
Okie doke. So the ball in the outfield flies back, hits Mr. Morgan. So if he'd roll his toughness, so that is 2 degrees. So that's another wound.
Could we go with the throw anchor check I just did or no?
Could you yeah, that's fine. That's
So
also the 3rd time you're hit by one of these, so the affliction activates again. So make 3 more dodge checks. Okay, so you succeed 2 of them, and this other one you're just dazed, which you're already dazed, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, he gets hit by this ball again. He resists it mostly, and then he throws an anchor, and it hits.
Toughness? I
Roll
believe?
your toughness, boy.
Yes.
I think you're down.
Oh,
Is that
let's
right?
see. It's a DC of 25. You made a 12, so that's a difference of 13. So yep, that's your second staggered.
Yep, staggered 2 times, you're out, fam.
Yep. So this big old anchor basically just drops on your chest.
Does the great endurance?
That's only for like if you're drowning or.
Okay, then I guess it's down.
Yep. Yeah, the anchor drops on your chest and you're knocked out. The crowd's cheering. Jeffrey Morgan, he pulled it off. And of course, since you've been dipping into your newfound powers, you know you're getting ready to cheer, but this horrible bout of pain. Don't interrupt me. This horrible bout of pain consumes you, and Jeffrey Morgan drops to his knees as all that dragon power goes through him. And at long last, Kodo, the announcer, she runs into the field and she baseball slides to Jeffrey Morgan and says, "Jeffrey, are you alright?"
Do I have to? Can I just play it that he's going to basically go, I'm fine?
She goes, "Oh, you're so brave."
So how was the fight?
And she gets you to your feet and lifts up your arm. She says, "Jeffrey Morgan is our winner." And
Yep.
she's
Oh my God.
she's like, "Don't ask
and
me.
one last thing.
Ask the audience."
He tries to grapple the asshole who called him a jackass.
Who called you a jackass?
Someone in the crowd called him a jackass, so he's going to grapple him with this.
Sounds good.
And bring him forward.
Wah! Boop.
I'm just going to roll intimidation and let me know if there's any bonus there. To which he simply says, "You do not complain about being in the splash zone and getting splashed."
He's like, "Oh, yes, sir, I'm sorry."
Good.
And the crowd doth cheereth for Jeffrey Bartholomew Morgan. Look at me taking liberties with names. Alrighty, that's the fight. I'm gonna end the stream there. Thanks for watching.